Today we're testing the OneTigris Shield Cradle Hammock Underquilt. This is the winter version, rated down to 23 degrees Fahrenheit. It's designed for two-person hammocks like this bare butt hammock or the Eno double nest. Personally, I like this gray color the best, but you can actually pick it up in a OD green as well. For the people out there that have never camped in a hammock before, they get cold really fast thanks to convective cooling. The air passing underneath the hammock picks up your body heat and carries it away from you. If you use a sleeping bag inside the hammock, the weight of your body will compress it, making the insulation useless. Underquilts like this one are basically a sleeping bag that stays outside of the hammock, so it can trap air without being compressed. In my experience, I need an underquilt if it's going to be about 60 degrees or cooler. You still need something called a top quilt to keep heat from rising up and out of your hammock. Most people just use a blanket or a sleeping bag, but if you're looking to save some space and weight, you can buy a top quilt designed for your setup. I've personally tested this underquilt down to 25 degrees Fahrenheit with a good top quilt. I would definitely not recommend using it without either a top quilt or a sleeping bag with a matching temperature rating. This underquilt has a 20D Ripstop nylon shell, a 300 thread count polyester Pongee lining, filled with 350 grams of polyester per square meter. It's a bit heavier and bulkier than a down underquilt, weighing in at 3.7 pounds, but it's significantly more affordable than down. It comes with a DWR coating for mild water resistance. Unfortunately, these coatings don't usually last long, but it's a nice touch. Getting your underquilt set up just right is critical to effectiveness. If it's too close, it won't trap enough air to work. If it's too loose, you won't be able to keep that trapped air warm. This underquilt attaches to the hammock with a carabiner and a shock cord at each end. They feel extremely flimsy, but surprisingly have held up so far. I wish there were more options to adjust the length. You'll need to play around with different methods of attaching it to your hammock. My bare butt hammock is massive, so the fit here is a little awkward, but on normal double hammocks, you should have no issues getting it to fit. In my opinion, the biggest disadvantage of polyester-filled underquilts is size. It takes up a ton of space in my pack, and I still need to fit a top quilt in. The compression straps on the stuff sack are pretty good at compressing it down to a more reasonable size, but it will never be a small or a lightweight option. For the price, the OneTigris Shield Cradle is a great deal, and it's earned its place in my cold weather camping bag. If you want to buy this product, hit the link in the description. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see tested next.